community of Madrid. And here begin the modern area of Madrid. All the buildings have a story in this area.
This is the street where we're staying. It is so lively. Our hotel is like right. So we just come to Plaza Mayor now, and this is a pretty popular square in Madrid. We're going to check it out. Plaza Mayor. A lot of work that seems to be going on here, and that's all the ruckus. That's something funny happening. There are a lot of bars here, and it's a pretty popular area, alright. Segway! Oh no, it's something like a Segway. You want to So we're here at Latina, that's the metro station, and we're hoping to have a good meal and watching people soaking up the city of Madrid. So here's lunch and beer. That's what I have. This is where we're sitting. Candy, 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 candy. So we're done with a very late lunch, and it's evening now. It's about 6 p.m. and everything's got lively. Shops have opened. People are back on the streets. Espadrilles, espadrilles. Spain is known for espadrilles, and I'm definitely picking up a pair. Finished some shopping and we just walked out of Plaza Mayor. We're running to the hotel to drop our stuff, and we're gonna go and check out some new areas in Madrid. I could buy that, and oh my god, that is just amazing. Look at it. That's a live statue. This woman is amazing. Whoa. This is what I love about Europe. So we're going to Gran Via, and that's where we're going to spend our evening. So here we are, and this is a pretty uptown street rather, where you have these beautiful grand buildings, and then this one is the most iconic of them all. Now here's the feel of the real Madrid city. It's sangria time. Just sitting at this grandma bar and doing people watching on the street. It's quite fun though. So we're just done with dinner and we're heading back to our hotel. The streets are still pretty lively, although it isn't very late here. It's just about maybe 11. Wow, that's toilet paper, guys. We're beautifully used to it. Hello, cookies. We also the song in the night with bags and all being sold. Hey guys, it's day 2 in Madrid. We're back at Plaza Mayor for our free walking tour and we're just waiting for the tour to start. We're doing the new Sandeman's Madrid free walking tour. And well, the tours aren't really free because they say you must tip the tour guide at the end of it. So for 4 of us, I guess we'll give them 10 euros. Those huge bubbles. There's so much street stuff that keeps happening here. It's so cool. I'm getting clicks. So cute. We're headed for our tour. It's gonna start.
We say patata. It means potato. It doesn't make sense. I don't know
That's
why
what
we
we
say
say
it.
for
We're
chairs.
opening in the picture with our mouth wide open, saying patata, but it's Spanish. So we're gonna do it anyways, okay? So my colleague is gonna come after she took the picture of the other group. Well, we're gonna turn around so we have the sun on our face.
For today, we have people from all over the world, and we're actually 2 more Indian families and couples, so that's really cool. Exploring the west side of Madrid today in the walking tour.
And that's why we are going to focus a little bit more on them later on during the tour. So this is the Hapsburg side of Madrid that we'll cover today. But you have to know that in Spanish, we don't call this side of the city the Hapsburg Madrid. In Spanish, we call it El Madrid de los Austrias, meaning the Austrian Madrid. 61 and Philip II. Very simple, but why? Well, because in 1561, Philip II moved the capital city to Madrid. That's why it's such an important date to us here in Madrid. Since then, and thanks to Philip II, we are the capital city of Spain and the Spanish Empire. So that's why I want you to remember that date and that king, okay? Remember it, I will ask you again during a tour. You got it? 1561 and Philip II? Good, so now we can start this tour. So let's start talking about this square. Of tiny little bird corpses and skeletons. Oh my God! Yes, that's why it was smelling so bad. It was full.
We're talking about that horse there.
How is that even possible?
Be pretty
well,
stinky
you know that
earlier.
statues of that kind are used to be made. See where we don't have any gate at all. Well, that gate used to be right there, where we have this building right there in the corner. That's where we used to have a gate belonging to the walls of medieval Madrid. In the 13th century, this is why the farm workers and field workers wouldn't be so drunk in the afternoon and the productivity would get better. That's why we created tapas in the 13th century. But you have to know, tapas are not called tapas since then. To have a name for the tapas, we have to wait until the early 20th century. Yes. You've seen the other groups stopping in front of it. It must be important. Well, yes, this place is pretty famous and it's important for Spanish gastronomy, but not only, also for the world's gastronomy. Because believe it or not, this restaurant right here is the oldest restaurant in the world. It was opened in 1725. Never closed a single year since then. That's why it is considered the oldest restaurant in the world. Very, very close. Very good, 10 points again for you.
Oh my God.
Student. So yes, ole, right? Ole. You say ole, you don't think about Costa Rica or Argentina or Mexico. You think about Spain, right? Because ole is very, very typical from Spain. And this ole word also comes from the Arabic. It comes from the word wallah. Wallah literally means by God, by Allah, right? They're literally naming God in Arabic, Allah, right? So wallah is a very, very Arabic word, and here in Spain it became ole. Wallah, ole, pretty similar.
Prettiness.
as the last one of the Hapsburg dynasty, I will name the rest of us only once, very quickly, and in Spanish. So pay attention, okay? Are you ready? We'll start again since the beginning, in Spanish and very quickly. Ready? Felipe, Carlos, Felipe, Carlos. 6 generations, 2 names that the Hapsburg dynasty. You see how imaginative they were with names. So I made all our names very, very complicated. And let's start with the first one, Philip the First. Well, and he said to Ferdinand VII, "Hey, Ferdinand, great friend of mine, can I cross your country with all my army to go and invade Portugal, please?" And the poor, simple-minded Ferdinand VII said, "Of course, Napoleon, you great general of the French army, the mightiest army."
Break time and we're going to a cafeteria for about 20 minutes and then we continue our walking tour. So we're not doing the hop on hop off in Madrid because it's quite a small city and everything is quite walkable distance. So I'd suggest if you like walking, skip the walking hop on hop off. And cafe we entered and I'm loving the vibe of the place. Excuse me.
1561, very good. 1561, 10 points for all of you, very good. So back then, Madrid
That's a Madrid
was just
cathedral in
of only
view.
5,000 inhabitants. So tiny little city. That's why we didn't have a cathedral in such a small city. And that's why when Philip II moved here to Madrid, well, we're in the 1950s. We prefer much more the neoclassical style. So of course I won't destroy what have already been built, otherwise it will take forever to finish this cathedral. That's why I will keep the inside of the cathedral neo-Gothic and I will build the outside of it neoclassical. That's why he built it in a neoclassical style until, guess what happened? Of course the architect died again because this is taking too damn long. So he kept on doing that to go in a neoclassical style like the former architect. Cases than us. Because if you go there to Barcelona, you will see La Sagrada Familia. That's the basilica they are still building today. It is insane. In fact, if you go there, you will see they have cranes up. They are still building the basilica. It is crazy. In fact, the construction of La Sagrada Familia started 2 years after we started this one. But this one, we finished it in 1993. And in Barcelona, they are still building it. So yes, they won the Mañana battle. I will walk down that way to talk about the Royal Palace and forget about this cathedral. To be very, very, very big. And in fact, it is very, very big. It is even bigger than Palais de Versailles itself. It is also even bigger than Buckingham Palace. Aha, we won. Yes, we have a bigger palace than yours, and well.
Now we're headed to the Madrid Opera House. Pretty nice chill place. You can grab a meal here. Just chill at the gardens. Now we're at Opera, the last stop for our walking tour.
Standing in the square of Isabel II. Let's actually talk a little bit about her. And if you want, at the end of the tour, you can get closer to the statue, look at the front, so you have a nicer view of her. If you want, you can go around the statue and look at her from every possible angle. If you're brave enough, you can just sit there and look at her right in your eyes.
That is Isabella. Better to call it Isabella when you're in Madrid rather than call it the Opera. Just finished the free walking tour with Wahid.
Hello, world.
And he was fabulous. So yeah, hit a like if you love this stuff.
Well, thank you very much.
So we're now shopping in Madrid at Gran Via. Mommy baby shopping time. What do you do if you're looking for directions or some place to go to?
Okay.
Alright. Gracias.
On canal number 9. Where are you from, by the way?
India.
India. Welcome to Madrid then.
Thank you.
Bye.
So this is the information kiosk. And the people ready to help you. And you even have Wi-Fi so you can check up stuff. Gran Via and all the stores are humongous and it's amazing. Beautiful grand buildings. I'm looking for Sunglass Hut to get a new pair of sunglasses. So the search is on. It's a beautiful evening. I've been shopping. I will show you all the shopping that I did. And the brother's here. Gran Via. It's super sunny. Off to south of Madrid to enjoy tapas at our first place. Yay! Cheers! And that's our tapas. So I heard a lot about chocolate carrier sand machines, however that's pronounced, and we're going to check it out. Finally gonna try out some churros in Madrid. This very famous place, chocolate carrier.
I'll take a video of you. Yeah. Just for the record. We should have been doing this all along.
And that's where all the awesomeness comes from. That's us sitting out. So we're all set to take our train to Sevilla. We're checking out the hotel and it's beautiful. This is my balcony. I can't believe we're leaving the city. It's actually quite fun, but bye for now. Madrid station, which is amazing, and we're off to Sevilla.